Back again here on the Charles River and through the first 1,000 meters of the fourth varsity race between Harvard and Brown on the men's side. Harvard won the Stein Cup with a win in first varsity. Brown upset the defending national champs in the 2V race. Then Harvard dominated the 3V with about a 12-second lead. Looks pretty close here underneath the bridge between Harvard and Brown at fourth varsity.
Looks tight. We got ourselves a race.
Fourth varsity lineup for Harvard. Nick Yan is the coxswain. Anthony Kenny is the stroke. Then it's Max Mesger, Nick Plout, Jack Luby, Jack Richards, Niles Larberg, Andrew Morley, and Travis Anderson is the bow. Maybe
Bruno up. It's hard to tell.
For Brown's lineup, Lambert Lee is the coxswain. Then it's Brandon Kingery the stroke, Dan Meyer, Vigo Hoyt, Caleb Friends, Anand Rajesh, Malcolm Nash, Alex DeVries, and Josh Remland is the bow for Brown in a very close race through the opening 1,000+.
Yeah,
well, the even numbers have been close today. The odd numbers have been blowouts. Yeah. Harvard won big at 1V and 3V. Brown won by maybe a seat at most in the JV.
Brown. Looks like Brown's up at least half a length, maybe a length.
So Brown in front. Let's see if the Crimson have an answer.
I don't know. Looks tight.
Oh, they're just about to come into our screen, so we'll get our answer very quickly here.
Stop guessing.
Brown at the top, Harvard at the bottom of your picture, and it is Brown in front. And it looks like maybe a 5 or 6 seat lead. Yeah, maybe more, maybe an 8-seat lead.
Yeah. 500 to go.
Let's see if the Crimson have one more move in them. They are gaining a little bit here as we turn the corner. They've gotten it back from a full length to about 8 seats, and now maybe 7. Like you said, the odd numbers have gone Harvard's way, but Brown looking to finish this off and win both the 2V and the 4V with only the 5V to come on the men's side.
And you can tell both the crews are trying to row long, but conditions are tough. The headwind makes it really tough. You don't normally row in headwinds like this too. We were talking a little bit about that before. I mean, you row in headwinds, but not like this. Typically, we'll just sort of row in more protected areas if we can. Looks like Harvard's making a move, though.
Yeah, Crimson coming back. They're within about 4 to 5 seats. They were down by 8 seats when we caught up with them near the midway point.
Pretty inspired effort here. They're up.
Couple Crimson taking peeks over their shoulders, checking in on where they lie against Brown. Harvard coxswain Nick Yan trying to encourage his team home down the stretch.
Brown hold them off.
And still got a 4-seat lead for Bruno.
Running out of real estate here to end it.
And inside the final 100 meters, Brown in first, Harvard in second. Crimson still down about 4 seats and just without much space left to work with. We'll watch the flag as Brown finishes things off. Bears holding off Harvard. And Brown takes the 4th varsity race to split the day so far. So Brown and Harvard have each won 2 races with only 5th varsity to come.
Yeah, looks like that was under a second. Pretty tight. Harvard had another 5 strokes that might have been different.
Yeah, Crimson brought it back a bit, but couldn't come all the way back. At 4th varsity, Brown is the winner. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the varsity 4B on the women's side between Radcliffe, Cornell, and Princeton. That's next on the Ivy League Digital Network.